The most boring place on earth delivers the most boring championship on earth. Hey everybody, Walter Honors, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. It's going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as I blow the lid off the moto industry. Why, you ask? Well, of course, I'm going to tell you. Nobody else will. Snowflakes tiptoeing around the elephant in the room. The realities are, my friends, the industry's gone broke and borderline woke. This is desperation time for the industry. But the realities are this, friends. And we'll tackle the good, the bad, and the ugly in today's program. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in moto history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will sharpen moto iron. We're going to sharpen some moto iron today, my friends. The realities are this. Let's just break this thing right down. This is insane. I laugh at this stuff. The realities are this. Supercross used to be the most televised motorsport only behind NASCAR. All the major networks picked it up. We packed stadiums every single weekend. Did you see Utah? We used to end it in Vegas, by the way, as well. The party atmosphere, it was great. Even a season could have been salvaged. Even this season that had 75% of all factory riders out of the finale, and Sexton silver plated it. And you see how the broadcast wanted to continue to tell you. Everybody wants to talk about it. And it's channels like this that are blowing the lid off this stuff that are causing the industry to have to try to now spin it and sugarcoat it. But they want to tell you there's no asterisk by this one. He had to be in it to win it. And while that is in fact very, very true, the realities are this, my friends. It was silver plattered. There is an asterisk next to this one. They're not an official asterisk, but there's an asterisk. The realities are Eli gave this thing to Chase. Chase was in position to win it. That's right. But the realities are that is not the way we as fans want to see it come down to the last round. So for that reason, you get an asterisk. So you can sugarcoat it on the broadcast. And the realities are this, friends. They're on life support with this series. Because like I was about to say, you see AMA Supercross and AMA Motocross, two different series. Well, now they've come together out of necessity. That's why we have this new SMX and playoff BS that's coming. We don't know if it's going to work, friends. We have to wait and see. But at the moment, I don't know about you, but did you see the stands? And I'm not talking just because of the rain, dudes. Because listen, if this is in Vegas, I've been to Vegas there's one time in history I remember as a mutter a few years back. Stands are still packed. Empty stadiums. You're streaming the races now. You're making people pay to watch it. You're in massive trouble. And like I was also about to say, the industry is watching shows like this because the realities are, and I even saw some of the interviews with I think Hunter Lawrence a while back at the press conference saying, all these people want to say back in the day. Well, this is the reason, Hunter Lawrence, because back in the day, the sport was banging hard. Punk, rock, chicks, pyro. So now what are they doing? When they started the season, you got electric bikes. That's all you got for your intermission. Now, during the pit party, where there is still some FMX and stuff going on, they're starting to splice that footage in to try to make it look hard, when in fact, they've gone very soft. Because they're on life support. So the reality are, even Triple X, who I was with in the heyday of the sport, started dirtbagging it in box fans. By the end of my Tinder with Triple X, we were semi-trucks, heavy hitters, longest standing privateer team in the history of moto. Over 10 years as a privateer team. Box fans to semi-trucks. Those are the realities, friends. My good buddy, did you see during Race Day Live, Jordan Burns is a drummer strung out, one of the owners of Triple X back in the day. He was kind of a silent partner. Me and the main owner run stuff from the offices. Jordan and Smelly Eric from NoFX, they were behind the scenes. But they are as big a fan of moto. That's why he's still out there. He's attached, I think it was Rockwell Watches, it gets zero play. See, the industry would never show Triple X. They didn't even want us there in the first place. So even though Triple X has still been there at some level, courtesy of Jordan Burns, still out there because he loves moto as much as you and I do, they finally gave a little PR piece in Race Day Live of a little kid playing like one of those little ukulele guitars, and Jordan on a bongo drum with a Triple X banner in the back, because they're watching the show. They know if they want to save this thing, they have to bring back the edginess of the sport. Because they're going borderline broke and woke, they've gone completely the opposite direction. The light bulb went off for them, and they realized, hey man, we got to get edgy. World Supercross, why are they threatening our Supercross series? Because they're getting edgy over there. They're bringing back Ralph, they're bringing back Jeff, they have chicks, they got Pyro, they got FMX. That's the main key components. They're not selling electric mini bikes. And while I love the Futures, I think the Futures is pretty cool. It's not going to save the sport either. You have to get back to hard-hitting moto. I don't care what it costs. At any cost, they need to get the finale back to Vegas, because they ended it in the most unceremonious place on earth, and nothing wrong with Utah. Nothing. They're just not known. And I respect the people in Utah, very wholesome people. Like the type of people I want as my neighbor. I really don't want to live in Vegas. I want to go to Vegas to blow off some steam. But the realities is the sport itself has been watered down. It's no longer edgy, and that is a problem, because anybody that's throwing a leg over a dirt bike like I'm about to go do here when I finish up this recording knows it ain't for the faint of heart. It ain't a safe sport. That's why you gotta be smart when you're on your bike. This is insane. So the realities are this, friends. What we saw is a very unceremonious ending to the Supercross season. The field got evaporated. Teams and riders are dropping out of the outdoor series, and they're going into it with a limited field. The outdoors is going to be really interesting. And like I said, when you watch Ricky and Bubba and whoever else is commentating on, they are instructed by offices above. They're not free thinkers, critical thinkers like this channel. They're given scripts to follow during the broadcast. They're trying to hype this thing up. Now they're doing their best to hype up the outdoors. Now Chase, he was really good. You know, they brought it down to the last round with Eli, who's gone, by the way. He's not coming back. He's done. And that's okay. I don't blame him. I mean, good for him. That's not the way you want to go out, but he went out basically a champion in his own right with massive money. He accomplished the goal. You're a winner, Eli. Don't come back. Give the middle finger to the industry. Make them pay big money to get you back. And the realities are he's not going to come back to top form. He's compromised now with a significant injury. Any injury that takes a year to heal from, that's significant. He's compromised. He will never have 100% confidence in his Achilles again. It'll pop again, or something else might. So I wouldn't hold my breath for Eli coming back. They wanted to hype it up and tell you, oh, the outdoors is going to be really good this year because Jetson's going to be on the 450. Oh, Ferrandis. You know, Ferrandis is going to be in top form. Frenchie's one bad race away from packing it in himself. That's what he does now. Frenchie gets hurt and packs it in. He doesn't stay out there. He doesn't even have to get hurt. If somebody, Barsha bumps him too hard, which Barsha won't be in the outdoors, everybody's gone. So they're trying to tell you, oh, this is going to be a great series because all you've got now, basically, really, when it comes down to it, is Jetson, Chase, and Frenchie. I'll watch because I love moto and I want to see this thing unfold. But the realities are this thing's in massive, massive trouble. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy who wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track, understanding the waters we're swimming in now, shark infested. This was, in fact, the most boring Supercross season on many levels. There was some excitement. I enjoyed watching it. I'll watch it every single year because I respect anybody that dedicates that much effort into their sport. Unfortunately, Wall Street found its way into the industry and they're ruining it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reporting because as somebody who's been through the industry and watched it progress into what we're getting now is watered down, cookie cutter, manufactured, no free critical thinkers, nobody giving it to us straight. They're going to try now by introducing maybe a little clip of Moto Triple X on a bongo drum. It ain't going to work. It's not going to work until you go back to what worked in the past. The edgiest sport having the edgiest, colorful broadcast and end the series in a place that it was built on. Rolling the dice, letting her ride in Vegas. Like I was about to say, Utah, love you guys. Thank you for hosting our Supercross event. Unfortunately, we need to have you in the middle of the season, not the end of the season. I'm going to continue to blow the lid off this thing every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. And if you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars today. I'll see you on the next video.